Hello everybody, I'm Sophie and welcome. With the holidays around the corner, I feel like a lot of us have a lot of parties to go to and it's good to get inspired. I've been watching lots of videos myself and seeing what people are doing, so I wanted to show you a whole look using drugstore products. Heads up, the only item I didn't have is a bronzer, so I'm going to be using a non-drugstore bronzer. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna bring my chair closer. Okay, so I've prepped my skin, so we're ready to go. I am going to use the L'Oreal Glumi Lotion. I really love this stuff. I'm almost out, and I'm going to mix it with the Revlon Insta Filter Foundation, which I also love. So all I'm gonna do, I actually have this in color 240 medium beige, if you're wondering. It's definitely too dark for my skin, so I'm gonna have to be clever with that. So I'm just gonna put some on my hand, maybe a little bit more. And then I'm going to put the Glumi lotion right on there on my hand as well. I like to do this when I'm mixing products to try and like mix them on my hand before I put them on my face. Okay, so it's like really sliding around there. So I'm actually just gonna mix it with my finger and then do some dots all over my face. I want to have a good base for a holiday party because I don't really want to have to touch it up too much throughout the night. So I'm just going to blend that with a brush. As you can see, it gives a really nice coverage, this foundation, but it's not too heavy. It's very light still, which I'm all about that. Okay, now for concealer, I'm going to use this CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. Healthy. I really hate the applicator of this one. I don't know why most concealers that I have, I hate the packaging of them, but we'll skip past that. So I'm just going to put it on the inner corners of my eyes, a little bit above my mouth, down onto the chin slightly like that, down the bridge of my nose, and then up into there, just with whatever is left over. And I'm actually gonna mix this in with my hands. This concealer is very creamy, quite lightweight actually, but it's buildable. So we'll see if I need any more after this, but. Okay, I don't actually mind this, but I do have a couple other spots I need to try and conceal. And I don't have kind of a spot concealer with me from the drugstore. So I'm just gonna, oh, that's not really doing anything. I have this one on my eyebrow. What a weird place to get a pimple. Oh well. And then this one on my cheek that's now just scarring, that's kind of left over. Break for some coffee. Okay, so next I'm going to do a little bit of bronzer. So I'm going to use this Too Faced chocolate bronzer, just a little bit to add some dimension into my face. So I focus it on the cheeks, down to the jaw to blend it, and then up into the temple. And then I'm going to use some on my forehead. Really blending that out as much as possible because I like a bronze look to seem as natural as possible. Obviously it's not because I'm so pale. So pale. But that's okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. I have this Maybelline Master Highlight. I think this is pretty old, so I don't actually know if they still have it, but it comes out pretty strong because they're pretty dark pigments. So I'm going to do a swipe like that, and then on my hand just kind of get the excess off like that. then with the Beauty Blender, just kind of blending it a little bit more don't want any kind of intensity there. So now I'm going to move on to the eyes. I think I'm going to use this Chloe Morello palette. I'm going to use the lightest shade of actually a brow shade. I'm actually going to start with that just to define the crease. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take this shade here. I'm going to take that in. Something like that. I'm actually really quite shit at doing my eyelashes, my eyeshadow. It's something I'm working on trying to get a little bit better with. I actually think I might go to a class or something because I love a good eyeshadow look so much, but I think learning some proper techniques would like go a long way. Okay, so now that I've done that, I guess I'll do another Chloe Morello because I have it here. I am going to take this shade here and press that into the middle of the lid. Okay. So now I have this Essence Metal Shock eyeshadow, and it's a cream eyeshadow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press it into the middle of my lids. So I'm gonna start with this one, and then I'm actually just gonna, with my finger, like blend it out. Okay, I need a little bit more. It dries quite quickly, so be warned, it dries very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to go back into this color and I'm going to do under the bottom lashes. Now I want to do something that emulates what's on the top, but without doing that exact one, just because it's a cream highlighter and my eyes can be really sensitive, and I have a feeling if I put it on the bottom lashes, it's gonna look like a little strange, and it also might irritate my eyes. So I'm going to mix these two colors together and apply that now on my bottom lashes. A little bit of something, something. So now I'm gonna take a small angled brush and I'm going to go back into this color here. What is this color? It is Swoon. Sorry, that took me a year. Back into Swoon. And I'm going to do a little bit of a cat eye. I've been seeing a lot of people do this with lashes, with their eyeshadow, so it's a little bit less intense. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I did that right, to be honest, but everyone has been doing, I've been seeing a lot on YouTube, people are doing like a bit of a winged liner, but with a softer eyeshadow, so it's a little bit more subtle of an effect. I really wanted to try it, so that's what we did. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the medium brow shade in the Pixi palette, just to add a little bit of emphasis onto my brows. Because my brows have like this bald patch right here and it bothers me a lot. So I went in and filled out my brows a little bit. I'm going to use this Essence Make Me Brow Eyeshadow Gel Mascara. So Make Me Eyebrow Gel Mascara. That makes way more sense. So I do find this a little bit intense, so I'm gonna go really lightly. Oh my gosh, my brows need like some TLC. They're so long right now, like. Okay, now I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara and add a little bit of mascara onto these lashes. Okay, so to kind of finish off the look a little bit, I am going to go in with some highlight. So you won't be surprised by any means, but I'm going to use the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This highlighter is amazing. I'll show you. Can you see that? It is not super glittery by any means. It is a very kind of natural highlight. But it's just so wonderful. And then to actually finish it off, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. And I'm just gonna get a little bit and go in between my eyebrows. And maybe around the chin. Okay, and now to actually finish it off, I am using this Burts Bees Matte Lip Crayon. I have it in the color Redwood Forest. So it is just a super, super hydrating lip crayon. And I find this color really nice. It's not too overpowering, but it's really seasonal and just great. Okay guys, there you have it. This is my holiday party look using Drugstore products. Really similar to what I will personally be wearing to holiday parties. I love the look. I love how natural it is, but it still has a little bit of zhuzh to make it really feel like it's the holiday season. I hope you enjoyed this look, and I hope it gave you some inspiration of what you can do with your makeup for this coming holiday season. Let me know what you guys are doing. I am certainly going to be playing around with similar styles to this because I just like to feel enough. I like to feel that it has enough coverage so that it could last the whole night, but I also don't like to feel that it's too overpowering or too mattifying, that kind of thing. I like it to still be lightweight. So something like this is kind of what I'm always going for. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give it the old thumbs up, comment down below. Anything helps my channel, so I really appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed, I'd love it if you would subscribe and join the fam. And then also definitely follow me on Instagram below. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.